So this is the market for strawberries in the U.S. without world trade. Right now, our equilibrium is at $5 for the quantity of 5 strawberries. Our consumer surplus would be taking 10 minus 5, which would be 5, times our quantity, which is 5, which would equal 25, and then we would divide it by 2 to give us 12.5. And that would also be the same for our producer surplus.
All right, so if the U.S. wanted to trade with other countries to get strawberries, and the world price was at 2, then this would be the new consumer surplus, which would be 9 times 10 minus 2, which is 8. So that's 72 divided by 2, which is 36 for the new consumer surplus. And then for the producer surplus, it'd just be this small triangle. So 2 times 2, which is 4 divided by 2, so it's 2. And importing, they would want the demand minus where the world price crosses the supply curve. So it'd be the 8 units of strawberries minus 2, so they'd be importing 6. Import 6 strawberries, and then domestically it'd just be how many are to the left of the supply curve, so it'd just be 2 for domestically. 2 units of strawberries. That way they're fulfilling the entire demand curve and producing and importing as many as they can.
So the consumer surplus went up from 12.5 to 36, and the producer went down from 12.5 to 2.
So this is a new demand and supply graph for strawberries where the old equilibrium was at $3 and 3 units of strawberries demanded and supplied, and the world price was at 1. And with the world price at 1, the consumer surplus was this and the producer surplus was this. But when there is a tariff put on by the government, the price for the good goes up to $2. And so the consumer surplus would shrink down to this triangle, and the producer would raise to this triangle. But the amount gained by the government would be these 2 boxes here, because from the point where the tariff intersects the supply curve to where it intersects the demand curve down to the world price would be the value of the tariff.
So when it comes to the dead weight loss, now since the tariff is up here, since the price raised, people are less willing and able to pay for that price, so the dead weight loss is P and M, since they are lost